world could use more places like this.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So if we should hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well.
Might as well take a look while... You're here, eh? Many thanks.
What else needs doing?
Won't someone do aught about this?
I like to come here when I'm Here we are. Would you mind coming over here?
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I regret to inform you that there is no masquerade scheduled for today.
Only person I believe in is myself.
Mayhap I really would be better off a baker.
Feels eerie with no one about.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
You're far from your station.
I'm the crown jewel of our performance.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batar.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what we like.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
Don't be a fool. You're dressed rather austerely for a patron. 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 You're dressed rather austerely for a patron
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime, if you escape with your life, that is.
Like being spoiled by a good patron. Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
Whatever am I to do? I'm not sure what's best. Everyone in their place. Surely someone will ask me to dance.
Just grateful I get to...
Wonder how everyone else makes it through.
I ought to find someone to run.
My apologies for the wait. We grew further apart than I'd anticipated.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
What's this? Come to admire... Oh, if only my... Alas, the sand would wound... If you're curious, the man's home is located...
Shall we seek some answers?
Quite the predicament.
What shall I help us and get some sleep?
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now...
Greetings, Your Majesty.
We're here, Master.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phases, was it? He seems a man of import. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
That's odd.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence. I have attempted to do the same through would that I could undertake the task. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen...
Over here, if you please.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Oh dear.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Would allow us to save our strength, assuming we are not attacked, that is.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
I cannot bear it.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
These fiends will resurrect so long as their souls remain intact. But fear not! I shall gladly smash every last one.
I knew you would prevail, Master. Your sword! But you tried to catch hold. I do not use the range of our
Where your help is needed.
I must stand firm.
This way.
Holy attacks will serve us well here.
Then we know what must needs be done.
Stand strong!
Am I truly so powerless?
I'm not going to take that from you.
Damn dragon. Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You
go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. There you are. You will share my desolation and my hunger.
This village is my home. You cannot expect me to abandon it. Pray, lend me your aid.
We would do well to seek the high ground when fighting on an incline. We'll make overpowering our foes all the simpler. Redirect its focus with our attacks.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Torch right there. Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
When enraged, this creature is capable of calamitous strength. We ought not to provoke it.
Then we best bed it quickly, or else wait till its fury subsides. Show yourself. 'Twas a lesson in determination. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village. Everyone is concerned for you.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't forget this.
Let me get that.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both.
We must rest. Though the...
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
This ox cart's bound for Burnworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
easy answers.
Look, some might find it here we are.
This job better be worth it.
Quite the predicament.
Bloody
I'll set out on my own adventures.
It's so dull when there's nothing doing.
lots to do.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Would you mind coming over here?
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
We've got goblins!
I suppose I'll handle this.
You have my protection.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way? My word. This ox cart has been destroyed.
The work of goblins, mayhap.
Careful now.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
Let me get that. Fall prey to the enemy's attack as we pass.
You have my support. I've just had a thought. Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Each to their own. There, Master! Saurians!
Ice attacks will soon see the Skofeld.
This creature is hard as stone, making it ideal for tossing at our other foes.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
Sir Arisen, thank heaven just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well.
Oi, what are you doing standing about when there's work to be done?
Jonas, this is the good sir I spoke of. The one who called the Saurians for us.
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this. You did it once afore, eh?
Only my apologies for the chief's temper. Yet he speaks truly. We have need of your strength. Pray, calm the beasts as you did before.
More Saurians. Let us deliver them a swift end and ensure the village's safety.
We ought to proceed with caution.
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue now. You're more than a friend to our village, so truly we cannot...
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave. How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose where it didn't belong. There can be no doubt he's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren to muck things up.
Jonas!
Sure, you would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastrens go causing problems. And
Jonas, please!
There!
I do apologize, but we mustn't let this... I do hope you shall visit...
'Twas a rotten note to end things on. I do hope Sir Fioran will be all right.
Mate, I'm pushing you on.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness spores can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Indeed. Well, we shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company should start showing signs of this sickness.
You have my protection. Prison has been torched.
Look there. I espy another statue.
Climbing it will grant a clearer picture of our environs.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours sleep?
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure. A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way. Here we go again.
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
Understood. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. You be more careful. You really ought to know your limits.
It's called taking the initiative, I'll have you know.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
Our traits mesh well together. Each of us is suited to a different task.
We ought to have no trouble on the journey ahead.
I quite agree. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put one. Ah, now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Must keep working.
My baby, where?
So weary. Must keep working.
Not compared to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Goblins, Master!
We ought to proceed with caution. I shan't let them harm you. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Magic's grant you an elemental boon. One of our number is unconscious.
All this fuss over moments in caution. It shan't happen again.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting.
Shall we see if there ought to be found while we're here? I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here. Let me get that.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
We shall be ill-prepared for battle if we rest overmuch. Take care by the river's edge.
Not the best place for a soak, I must say. Fire won't do much good here. Let's try a different tack.
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
Feast your eyes on this!
Tis a remarkable treasure we found.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
A fantastic find! This is why I shall never tire of our adventures.
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
Twould be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
True enough. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
what's coming to assail us? Mayhap we've scared them all off?
If we seek monsters, we shall doubtless find them ere long. Pray, light your lantern, Master.
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
Indeed, you are correct. This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
'Tis a dangerous thing, traveling after dark. Mayhap we could pass the night here. Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
Let me get that. An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
Twould be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
There's no great shock to me.
Ah! Now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
I have an inkling this place will yield a rarity or two.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find? We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Caution is called for when walking so close by the river.
Would be unwise to let our equipment get drenched.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. You have my protection. Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach. I'll gather this. It might be of use. not goblins!
I shall see it done.
I will protect you. We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
Would anyone care to push?
Drop all your valuables. Just let you live.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
Let us return once we've grown tired, my lord. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
I must be losing my nerve.
Yeah, asking for it.
Ah, awesome.
'Tis best to leave harmless breaches behind.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
I must admit that it did not take this chance. Let's home our advantage.
Strike fast! And our quarry shall fall.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen, and it seems I was right.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storm.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance?
Always a pleasure.
Welcome. Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, now, even if it shouldn't, I would...
Well met, sir. How might... to be of service? Always a pleasure.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Oh dear.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Oh, would that I could spend all day here.
That's quite enough.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes. You have my protection.
I pray you will give me no cause. Well met.
Hope to see you again.
Well met, sir. How much are you, sir?
Might I interest you in my hunt? Ball wares. Much obliged, sir.
E'er since the reign of Rothace, the founder of Vermund, the village of Melv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now, as the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties, before being allowed to flee. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold... Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean... If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray...
Save your honeyed words, traitor! I must
You came to see me? Forgive me. Still, how would you like to stay the night? It was by your godly efforts that Melv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. I wanted to tell you that. If now, 'tis time we slept. There's...
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be...
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not...
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns Ulrika. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though she left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermont against the... As for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, would you tell me where she is hiding? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches.
What am I to do? to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time away.
I'm about ready for a break.
Got to fix this up proper.
It's quiet about. Time to get back to work. Not much going on.
Got to see this done right.
Where was I bound again?
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for it. That place puts my hairs on it. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't... Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for Wait, listen. The brave fool said he was going to look for her. I'd go and search for him myself, only I'm not afraid of him. So I thought, please, sir, I worry for many thanks. Going to the forest. This won't work. And my brother and I suppose there's only... I'll have to show you that just be alone. I'll need you to what right.
We must fly to the aid of those in need.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
The hours seem to fly when I'm
Come to think of it, our ranks have gone unchanged for a while now.
Our combined might is a force to be reckoned with. I say we forge on together for as long as we may.
Seems naught ever goes right. like this place at all. This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath here afore. Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed. Goodness. We're higher up than I'd thought.
Take care not to fall.
We ought to proceed with caution. Goblins, Master!
You must remain vigilant.
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side. I will protect you. Let my magics grant you an elemental rune.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Can anyone hear me? Please!
Norbert, are you hurt?
I'd thought I was done for.
Ah, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But
save your thanks, Norbert. I'm
from where I'm standing, anyway. The sooner the better.
Ah, you'll hear no
Tis our duty to protect our charge from harm. Sir Norbert has been found, and none the worse for wear. Let us return him to Melv at once. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Follow me, if you would. Is this way.
Arisen. I should have expected you may...
Over here, if you please.
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest up.
Good on you. Just take care, or... You wonder why I don't follow him? When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, and I was right. My brother is always the one taking the... But today's misadventure, we managed to save Nor. Still, I can't help but... So from now on, I'm...
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melv shan't lack for medicinal herbs. 2 good deeds in one, you might say. 'Twould seem we've a need to visit the palace.
Living's hard, but dreams are free.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Here we go again.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
By your leave.
I'll not take that.
Doesn't belong. Fear not. I shall aid you directly. Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close. Would you mind coming over here?
We're hardly so destitute as to shun an ox cart's services. What say we ride one to our destiny?
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
dear.
Combine.
But much to do yet.
Quite the predicament.
I like to come here when
Do you know how long you'll...
You are the Arisen. Follow me! Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you?
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape. Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. A stroll might clear my head.
Too quiet here for my liking.
It's a bit early for a rest as yet.
Too quiet here for my liking.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Welcome. Well met. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all... Right on the roads, despite the hour. You know where to find me. The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one. Well met, sir.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. So the acting chief of Melv was blamed. However, I've heard no report of her capture as of yet. It may well be that she is safe. Perchance, she has fled somewhere outside of Deesa's reach. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. And from Batal, no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deesa's schemes run deep. To think, Deesa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deesa is a... If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deesa's focus, you have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
I'm not sure what we're...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's... For some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable amount. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. Yet 'tis strange. For I dare say, 'twas not an... 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. I am glad to hear it.
Over Over here, if you please.
No easy answers here. No easy answers here.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters are to be found in the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Not good will come of this.
Back to it.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Well met, sir. How might I do, sir?
Toil, each day's more
I only work when I fancy.
a few hours. Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Let's take it easy today. My knees are acting up.
It is quiet for that.
Wonder if anyone will know.
The false sovereign has been an enigma. For far too long. What say we make for Vermin's eastern edge and investigate him? I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master. A fighter's defense is a stalwarting thing. Approach with due caution.
Careful now.
Ice's sting is yours to wield. You have my protection.
don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
No! I'm not sending anyone into that cave!
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
I've held my tongue to this is impermissible. As Half's leader, can you truly say...
Who?
I, Jonas. I shall follow my... All those with the strength and...
We ought not to dawdle when our aid is sorely needed. Tis just like Sir Ulrika to fly to another's aid. Let us hasten to Storming Cave and join in her rescue effort. Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
'Tis you. Have you come to join us in our rescue? My thanks. The captured villager ought to be within. Let us hurry.
We will likely find our charge in the cave's depths. Shall we press on? Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
I've an inkling this place will yield a rarity or two.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every... The walls are too close for comfort here. Should we encounter trouble, we'd be at a disadvantage.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
We're in that big trench.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
On my way.
I never thought I'd see the day when I'd be in your debt.
You mustn't let yourself...
I will not be swayed.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow you.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Would you mind coming over here? We will likely find our charge in the cave's depths. Shall we press on? Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
I will not be swayed.
blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force. I can destroy that, if need be. Might I be of assistance?
You have my admiration. I doubt even my own master has obtained an article so rare.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
I will not be swayed.
I'm saved. Thank you.
Thank heavens you yet live. Let us be on our way. The other villagers shall be thrilled.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Over here, if you please.
You have returned triumphant, I see. Oh, what a relief.
Indeed. And now that the task is done, I shall leave Har village, ne'er to return. In exchange, I beg you to forgive those who... Yet I will go forth from this village with my...
There'll be no need for that.
After you left, we who remained discussed that which our village treasures most. It is as you yourself have said. A village is nothing without its people. Yet 'twas your heartfelt plea that reminded us of it. Ulrika, 'tis our hope that you will guide us, and that your kindness and wisdom shall unite our people, human and bestial both.
Aye. If that is what is needed, I shall rise to the call of duty. I vow to protect this village and its people with my life.
I'll not stick my...
To think I would meet you here. Or were you searching for me? I cannot return to Merv. Not till my name is cleared. Not till the dragon is found. This village also suffered the dragon's attack in the past. I intend to stay here and pray. Give my regards to everyone back home.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
That's into my way. Faring well, I hope.
How will the wind blow me
No easy answers here.
We get a crowd, and that side's on me.
Oh dear.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
This ox cart's bound for... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Wonder if it's too early
Bed
for dinner.
calls and
We have reached our destination.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose. Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
If I could, I'd never leave.
Well met, sir. How might I do it, sir?
If just about any. Barely scraping by.
Ah, 'tis a relief to hear that Ulrika is safe. Mayhap there is aught I could do for her, pervasive though the Queen Regent's influence has become. My humblest thanks. You've proven a friend to...
Well met, sir. How much about your leisure?
And here I thought I was leading the way. But I suppose your whims take precedence.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
The chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
There's much needs doing.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
It's this way.
This place is awful dull. Don't complain, mate.
My bed holds, and I shan't
I'm in
resist.
fine fettle today.
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
This ox cart's bound.
I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Living's hard.
Suppose I better give the ox some feed.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Very well, if I must.
You have my protection. Fortunate indeed. This is a rare find.
We shall have to think long and hard about what to do with it.
Shall we prop up our tent and get out of the rain for a spell?
Indeed, you are correct.
And I might just let you leave.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. We cannot break it from this side.
I understand. That reminds me. Oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Fewer burdens certainly makes for smoother travels. I dare say the spring has returned to your stepmaster.
Nice arm you got. It looks better on me.
Goblins approach!
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Is that a statue I espy over yonder?
We ought to take a closer look.
Come on, put up a fight.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I'm just getting warmed up. Genius! I'm not sure the Cyclops would agree.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Now that is a surprise.
The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
You'll not live to regret this!
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it. It is of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Stop you. We've little need for a campsite at present.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. Eyes follow us wherever we go here. 'Tis enough to make one.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
That man just now seemed rather on edge. What could he have seen here to inspire such suspicion?
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Quiet as a hill.
Hail! I take it, how'd he know to expect you? Why not ask him yourself? You'll find him in the man.
We'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Greetings. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. Arthur, I've lived in this village many a year. Is there aught else you care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. Don't misunderstand. Those who deal in... Is there aught else you care to ask? If aught about our... What is here that, to begin with, of course, which is to say... Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care.
Have no fear, Master.
You made it after all. Dear me. You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral, but I suppose I can tell you his real name is Dara, but he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? We're men and women of shadow. That's why he was cast out. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the... But he failed. Took a massive so the title fell. That's when he went off, saying he... And what a... Still, we'd have a... But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a piece. Me thinks he needs something to remind...
Is this where you've been all this time? 'Tis rather far from where we agreed to meet up.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
I suppose I could indulge you.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by some master.
Are you in the market for something in particular? Do come again.
Our packs are heavier than our lives. I sustain your story. You have my protection.
I never thought I'd see the day when I'd be in your debt.
Stand firm! You must not let down your guard, even for a moment.
Who are you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. It is none of my concern.
Could you come over here? It's clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. A good sleep will ensure we are... We must rest, though the sun... I trust we've all Shall we get some rest then?
Death comes for me next. Like this make me glad to be alive.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
Halt! Who goes there? This village is under the direct authority of Her Grace the Queen Regent. We are to... Lad, we understand each other.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Stop this! I beg of you! That's enough.
Nowhere to go.
Well met. Glad to see you in good health. The tyranny of the Queen Regent's faction knows no bounds. I had intended to endure it till Ulrika returned to us. I'll be honest with you, as you've earned. The Dragon's Flame has devastated when I mentioned as much in the... Only problem is how we're... Perhaps if we could Alas, we villagers are kept... How are you faring? Have you been able to procure any weapons for us? You've reclaimed our weapons. Well done, sir. I am certain the other villagers shall be glad to arm themselves with their weapons of choice. My thanks. I'd wager we stand a fighting chance now. The time...
I've got you cornered, rat.
Don't fret, I've got you. With me! Hold your ground. Do not let our foe approach. Have courage!
Cannot be! Retreat! We must withdraw and regroup!
You have my gratitude for aught you've done on our behalf. We'll make for the village Ulrika staying in on our own from here. If I were you, I'd leave this place afore... At any rate, this is where we part ways. But if you're of a mind to visit, know that we're...
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough of that. Me? Did you need something?
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for them.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
We have found a material.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
What do ye want?
This ox cart's bound... I'll need to see some coin before I let you...
I'm barely scraping by.
Thankless job, this. Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs just to be sure.
Pilgrim's Master!
Fear not, I shall aid you directly.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. The beasts are said to fixate utterly on women, such that they will chase the blind men.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, not necessarily easier to counter. You caught the yoke in detention, Master. Try to keep it occupied. I
all for swapping stories. But perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open.
I will protect you.
What is that? A tower? A statue?
We ought to take a closer look. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Battle is best avoided here.
Feast your eyes on this!
Are you all right?
Twould not be unwelcome for an ally to appear for once.
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our risk.
Understood.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
I've had enough.
Time to go home and write
I heard what transpired. Thank you for fighting on my people's. You cannot imagine my relief when I beheld that everyone had made it out of. Say, would you visit me again once night has fallen?
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Welcome to browse my wares. For bread and board, you'll find none better.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
I hope you slept well.
You've come. Glad I am to see you. Follow me. Tis a strange thing. I ne'er knew how vast the sky was, till I left Mel behind. Time and again you have come to my aid. Would that I could repay you in some way. Alas, there is little I have to offer. Yet, if your heart e'er aches for a place to call home, then may this village... No, not the village. If e'er you're in need of a hearth to return to, then let it be mine.
Fancy a look at my wares?
That's quite enough for one.
May can ill afford to linger here.
I best tidy up a bit.